Oh, all right. Sorry, Hey, friends. Sorry, awkward start. OBS and YouTube are not playing well at the moment. Oh, all right. I've been trying to get this working for like half an hour. All right, I'm gonna go throw this link a couple places, and then I'm gonna stack some pills, as is my way. But yeah, I'm gonna practice Dr. Mario some more. A thing that I'm good at. I found where I put my mic, and I adjusted the sound from last time. I didn't realize how much louder the game was than my voice. Also, I am like 2 weeks behind on taking medication that stops my spine from fusing together, and everything hurts real bad, and I'm just sitting here on the cheap little bar stool in my crummy little corner setup at my house because I don't have any actual room in my own home in which to do things. Turn that down a little bit. All right. Now I'm gonna do it from zero. I'm gonna see if I can clear it before my kids get home. But I'm not. I'm almost certainly not gonna be able to because OBS and YouTube took forever to actually work, and I don't fully understand what the problem was or what I did to fix it. So I'm stacking under this blue pill because I don't have to wait for them to fall, if anybody was curious about the technique. Oh man, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna last very long, guys. My neck is killing me. Just from sitting here holding my head aloft to stack pills in a video game. I'm not doing great physically or mentally, if I'm being honest with you. See, that's all going to clear nicely out of the way. Usually I start on level 10 when I'm playing because, I don't know, these are the low levels. They feel boring. They feel like homework. It's not like, oh god, I wonder if I can beat level 2 this time. Yeah, I can beat level 2. I mean, I can beat any level in this game. Honestly, the real bummer with the low levels is you do usually have to wait like pretty far for a pill drop once you clear something. See, now it's gonna give me a bunch of pills that I don't need. That's gonna be incredibly frustrating. It's gonna give me a red before I top out. Ooh. There's a slight delay. And I'm wondering if it's the emulator or what. There was like a weird very brief glitch. Sorry if I keep doing weird faces and neck stuff, but everything hurts because I'm old. I'm an old man whose body doesn't work good. I would say anymore, but really ever. It's never been awesome in here. See, this is the part I don't understand about streaming games. So right now, I don't think anybody's watching this. So I don't really feel like saying anything. But if somebody starts watching this, and I'm not saying anything, then I don't know if they'll continue to watch it. Does that make sense? Should I just put, like, a comedy album on and sit here and play Nintendo? Would I get flagged for my own content? There's a bug flying around. I put a video up if anybody wants something more entertaining, if you can even imagine, than watching a 41-year-old man play a video game from his childhood. I had to send a 6-minute tape for a comedy festival submission, and I realized I didn't really have like a current one, but I also know that usually festivals want to see like an unedited clip. They don't necessarily want to see footage from a special or something. I'm like, oh, I don't have like a good current one. So I made one last night. It is from my special, but I unedited it, basically. It's a clip from Glenn Tickle against the World Crime League, where I talk about baby teeth, but I just used one camera angle, and I took out, there's a small edit where I talked to the audience briefly, and in the final version, on the special, I use, the whole special, I did 2 shows and recorded it. The whole special is almost entirely the first show, with a few exceptions. Not for anything major. It's just like, oh, I like messed up a line or something in the take from the first show that, you know, I thought would sound better if I did it again. And the tooth joke is an example of that. It is on the special and the album version, almost entirely just the one angle. But if you want to watch, you can go see the unedited clip from the first show and then compare it. I don't know why you would want to, but you can. I took part of the joke from the second show. Sometimes it was just something little, like for camera angle reasons or whatever. It wasn't always like a big mistake or something. Ah, I messed up. It's not that big of a deal. Messing up is for others, you know? I'm very forgiving when other people make mistakes. Not in Dr. Mario. Then I'm embarrassed for you. But like if somebody's late for something, I'm usually like, unless it's like really late or like the time is very important for whatever reason. I don't care. Show up when you get there. Take your time. There's no rush. But if I'm late for something, oh boy, I don't like that. Man, these first 10 levels really are kind of boring. A lot of the people that I've played with on like a high level of Dr. Mario competition are speedrunners. These have got to be grueling for that kind of play. My neck really, it just feels so much like I just gotta like crack it, like crack a knuckle in my neck, but I can't, and that's no fun. I was talking to a friend of mine about streaming video games, and they recommended that I find a time, like a regularly scheduled time where I do this. And that makes sense, but I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I do not think I will be able to find this magical time. It's mostly gonna have to be when my kids aren't home, so that they're not screaming in the background. I don't know. I guess that won't really matter if I get my when I get my shed set up again. I guess I can do it from there, pretty much whatever. Hello, Generic Rockstar. Thank you for watching an old man play video games. And thank you for saying that I'm funny. It Feels nice. If you have any comedy questions, Dr. Mario questions, I don't know. This feels slightly more social. Like, because I'm streaming this, it feels a little bit like I'm getting something done today, rather than if I was just playing on my couch, not performing for the internet. Messed up that tuck. There's an ant crawling on that cable. That's a mood. Yeah, I feel like it is a mood. I don't know. I'm currently I'm behind on a medication I'm supposed to take because the pharmacy didn't feel like sending it, I guess. So everything hurts pretty bad. Everything hurts. It's not fun. My main thing that I had to do today was like get that sorted out, which I did. So my dumb prescription should be here on Thursday, and then I should start to feel better. Hopefully Friday will be a better day. Also, thankfully, I don't have shows or anything this week, which is good because driving long distances can mess my back up. Yeah, I don't have my actual prescription, so I'm just slamming super vitamin pills with my buddy Dr. Mario. But I'm trying to get to... I should have looked up the date, because I brought it up a couple times the last time I was playing, but there's an event called Too Many Games. It's like a big video game event in Philadelphia that I think is next month. It might be June. It might be July. April. Sorry, I messed up a little bit there, and I actually had to pay attention to to the game and not the chat. I'm really out of practice. I talk a big game about how good I am at this, but it has, until I started the stream, the first one a week or so ago, I really barely played this. So I'm a little out of practice. It is a fun game. Clear this. There we go. Sorry, it's not giving me the pill that I want. There we go. I'm glad you're doing well. I was talking a little while ago. I'm about 2 weeks behind on taking a prescription medication that keeps my spine from fusing together. So everything hurts. Other than that, I'm alright. And that's how I'm doing. But I'm just in my setup. This is like the corner of my dining room, so I just have a little bar stool that I'm sitting on that's not terribly comfortable. So I don't know how long I'm gonna last. Pushed over too quick. It's taking a long. Yeah, the last. I messed up at one point, and then it got kind of hard to clear the left column, but they'll be gone in a second. There, now they're gone. Oh, maybe, I don't know. I was trying to decide if I have time to beat the game before my children get home. I don't know if I do. But we moved through the first 10 quicker than I thought. But I usually just start at 10 because the first 10 levels are pretty boring. This is a much cleaner start than the last round, so this one shouldn't take forever. Unless I mess something up pretty bad, which I might. Who knows? Also, I don't know. I currently don't know where my Nintendo Switch is. One of my children must have been playing it and left it somewhere. Somebody on the video that Drybar posted where I talk about this game, frequently people have been saying that they want to play me. And I respond with my Switch friend code. And then I've not gotten any new friend requests, so they're not following through on the challenge, which is disappointing because I generally like, you know, I want to play people. It's a fun thing to do. But a new guy, somebody else said it this morning, and then he sent me, or followed me on Instagram after, so I think he might be serious. So I sent him the friend code, but then when I went to see if he logged on to actually challenge me, it wasn't in the cradle, and I don't know where it is. I looked pretty briefly in my older daughter's room, where it usually is when I can't find it. But it wasn't there. Because I do really gotta start playing other people. There's a Discord for like serious Dr. Mario players that I'm in, and people will go on there and just see if anyone's around to play, and then we play on the Switch Online. I really gotta have somebody. You can do like an emulator against people online, but I couldn't get it to work last time, and I really gotta crack down because the Nintendo online play is not good. There's always lag, and it's usually fine, but it is sometimes nigh unplayable. If anybody wants to see me tell jokes, I'm at a coffee shop called Beans and Bread, I think, in Metuchen, New Jersey. June 15th, with a lot of other comedians. It's a big, I want to say it's like 10. So we're all just going to be doing a couple minutes. It's like a showcase, but it wasn't names I recognized, so I apologize in advance if it's anybody that I do actually know. But I'm not good at remembering people's names. And there was just, I want to say Alex Falcone. He's a comedian and is on TikTok like pretty much all of us. But he was saying how if you're not good at remembering names and stuff, like it's just like a skill that you have to get better at. And I didn't like argue in the comments or anything, but I'm like, I don't think that's it, man. I think it is just like genuinely because I have ADD, like that part of my brain just doesn't function that well. You know who's very good at it? Comedian Judah Friedlander. He was on 30 Rock. He was in American Splendor. That guy, he will remember your name forever in a way that is genuinely astounding to me. He and I did a show at a festival in Staten Island, and then like a year later happened to be on the same bill at a show in Allentown, Pennsylvania, and he walked in the venue and immediately was like, "Oh, hey, Glenn." And I'm like, hey, celebrity comedian Judah Friedlander, you just made my night. Because I don't think it was like, I don't think it was, I blew him away with what a great job I did at the Staten Island Comedy Festival, that he remembered me. And he just remembers people's names. He did ignore me once on the street, but it was snowing and he had his hood up and had headphones in and stuff. That one I didn't take personally. But I was leaving a comedy Christmas party, and then he was arriving at it, and it would have felt weird if I like followed him. I was like, "Hey, I tried to say hi to you. You didn't say anything." That would be insane, right? So I let it slip. But anytime somebody remembers my name, because I'm so bad at it, I do genuinely, I find it touching. A lot of blue. So since there's a lot of one color like this, that is why I am, when I get these double pills that aren't blue, that's why I'm kind of stacking them in, honestly, basically random spots. It is just to create a vertical of other colors so that I have, like now that I have a yellow pill, I have somewhere to put it. And I'm just kind of picking random spots and then making the best of it after that, rather than try to figure out every time I get one. You just pick one spot and you're like, alright, this is where I'm dumping garbage reds or whatever. There's a blue heavy map I'm looking at. Probably shouldn't have put these yellow ones on top there, because as it's getting later in the level and the speed goes up, it's going to get harder to clear those top ones. Put that one down backwards just by accident. Yeah, again. Backwards on accident. I'm gonna chalk this up to not feeling well, but it is. It's hard to focus when, like, your whole body hurts quite a bit. And yet, here we are. Also, I know the first time I played in the Dr. Mario tournament, I didn't realize how, like, I didn't really ever compete in anything, but there is, like, a real, you feel different when you're in a, like, competition you care about in a way that, as somebody who never played sports or anything, I was not expecting. I had an Apple Watch on when I was playing, and it gave me the alert. They're like, you appear to be at rest, but your heart rate is quite elevated. So I'm trying to, this blue, I messed up because I was trying to explain it. That blue I'm going to try to get from the side, and then that double red is going to fall. I keep missing. I don't know if it's just I'm not used to the emulation or what, but I feel like there's some moves that have not worked that I'm used to pulling off, and I don't know if it's because I'm out of practice, if it's because I'm on an emulator that I haven't played a lot of. Who knows? Alright, that's that side sorted. We can do that. Shouldn't have put this double yellow there. I wish there was a way to quickly take these both out at the same time. But there we go. I think I might have to call it after this level. My neck is really killing me, and I gotta go. I have this like little electrical thing that I put on my neck, and it electrocutes it slightly, and that is supposed to make my neck feel better. feels kind of nice when it's on, so I think it works. I don't know. I don't know if there's any science to back this thing up. But when it is actively like on my neck, it feels better than when it is not. So I don't know. That's gonna be it for now. I'm gonna go put an electrical thing on my neck and lay down. Thanks for hanging out.